Good morning, Brenda Hillard here at createwithbrenda.com. As you can see by my desk, I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today I wanted to talk to you about my 12 weeks of Halloween series that I've been doing. This week is week 11, so we're on the countdown. Is what I'm going to be featuring in today's project for Halloween are the mini Curvy Keepsake box dies. I think they're just adorable. I have a couple different ones here to show you. But the main thing I wanted to tell you about this too is don't be afraid to purchase the dies, because they can be used for Thanksgiving, Christmas, and just really all around. Anytime you need a table favor, a hostess gift, they're the best. You can see my October host code posted here. Is how host codes work is when you place an online order with me, please use, and it's under $99, please use the host code. And this month, every month, I give away different host code gifts. This month, with a $30 order, I am giving a spool of the Whisper White Baker's Twine and also a 3-sheet pack of the Stampin' Dimensionals. I use both of these products really often on my projects, and I just wanted to pass along free product to you. Again, a $30 product order using this host code. I will send these two little items out to you absolutely free. The other thing I have going on this month is when you order any Halloween themed product, by product I mean designer series paper, stamp sets, bundles, punches, anything Halloween themed, I will send you out absolutely free a package of the Monster Bash enamel shapes. Again, use the host code for those orders as well, provided they are under $99. If your product order is over $99 and you've been thinking about joining the Stampin' Up! Family or the Create with Brenda team, I would love to have you on my team and talk to you about the benefits, so you can check in with me about that. Let me show you the products we're going to use for the one we're going to be making today online or on our video is the Monster Bash DSP. I'm going to be using the ornate frame dies, which is what this little tag is, and then we're also going to be using the glittered organdy ribbon with one of the enamel dots. So I'll show you how this goes together. These look complex. They are not. They're super easy. Is what I do. Here's the mini keepsake dies. There's a set of 10 dies. You have your big die that cuts out the box. And then look at there's 5 little tags. And then there's also some sprigs, and I've seen people use these for hands too for Halloween, which I thought was really cute. So there's a little snowflake, and is what I do when I cut that out. I take a 6x6 piece of DSP, and then with our die cutting machine, whichever you may have, I run it through, pop it through the die machine, and you end up with a piece that looks like this, okay? And because our DSP is double-sided, so there's this pretty side too, which that would be a really pretty little treat box for Thanksgiving as well. I take the bone folder, and I just kind of give the fibers just a little bit of a curl. Okay. Oh, Look at these cute paper pumpkin mats. Aren't they the best? It's like, what can be better than a box full of puppies? And it's just, I think they're adorable. So, of course, I had to get them. But I'm going to cover it up for the sake of you being able to see my project here. So, I did my little curve. What I do is there's a little score line up here by the handles. And I just fold those back so that when I bring this up, the handles together, and then the little slit, the handles fit through, and that's all there is to assembling that box. Isn't it cool? I'm going to zoom in just a little so you can see. There we go. So there's the box. All right, so the tag that I did for this one, again, I used the the Ornate Frames dies, and I just, with pumpkin pie, cut out this die shape. And using the crushed curry, I cut this one out. And these dies, the intricate dies, the new ones from Stampin' Up! Cut out amazing. You don't have to sit there and pick at all of these little holes to get the paper out. It just comes right out, which if you've been down that path before, you know. So is what I did to create this tag is I just took this and I snipped it in half. So I ended up with a piece like this. And then I took my snail and just put that right on the end, added it to my tag so that I had a fancy tag that looks like that. Took the enamel dots, and I'll use a little one on this one just because it's kind of detailed. So there's our embellishment for the tag. And the trick or treat on here comes from this itty bitty greeting set. It's a 2-stamp set and it's awesome. So 32 stamp, let me back up here. Oops, sorry. 2-stamp set, 32 stamps. It's got baby, Mother's Day, Hanukkah, birthday, Christmas, Easter, thanks, sympathy, you name it, happy anniversary. So today I decided to use the trick or treat. And you can see on my Thanksgiving one that I decided to use the With Gratitude, and I did that with a gold embossing powder. So is what I'm going to do then is bring our treat box back in with the Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I have the trick or treat. A little bit crooked, but that's okay. It's going to be tied on and it will just be fine. I'm going to take a piece of the, here's the other thing I wanted to show you. Remember me telling you that the spool of Whisper White Baker's Twine? Well, here's the trick, folks. This is why I am giving this away. I'm going to be using this a lot during Christmas as well and the Thanksgiving season. Can you see my crushed curry twine? And I used it on this one to tie it on. I don't know if you can see it very well or not. I'm getting a reflection, but is how I do this is I take one of the empty embellishment containers. I just simply pour in some water. I add like 5 or 6 drops of the re-inker so that you get this orange mustardy colored water. I cut a length of my baker's twine, and then all I do is just kind of curl it up, put it in here, and you just kind of press it down into the into the colored water, and it'll soak up the color. And this isn't new. I mean, people have been doing this for a while, but I feel like we're kind of limited with our colors for twines, and sometimes white just is not exactly what we want. So this is a fun little technique, and they dry really fast too. So if you know that you're going to want this at the beginning of your project, by the time you kind of stir it around, dunk it around in there. And then as all I do with this is, do you remember our retired gold library clips? They're on the clearance rack right now. I just take the string out of here and hang it with a clip to dry. Be sure that you leave it on or over, I should say, a piece of paper, because it will drip. So that's what I do, and then I just simply hang this up to dry. You can see it's kind of in a little bit of a knot. I'm going to set it off to the side, and we're going to finish our project. So once it's dry, you end up with this piece of crushed curry twine. So all I'm going to do is a little piece of the glittered organdy. I'm going to tie that. And this one, I think, yeah, because I'm on a video, of course, I'm going to try to tie a bow, just to give it a little bit more height. Whoops, I think I made my tail a little short here, but that's all right, we'll get it. And if you haven't tied with this ribbon yet, it's a treat, because it's almost weighted or starched, and it does make really nice bows. I'm just making it look harder than it is. So there's our bow, and then we can take our piece of dyed baker's twine. I'm just going to take that and add it. And I can tie that right onto the handle of our treat box. And a lot of times I won't make a bow with this when I do this with a ribbon, if it's just to attach my tag. All I do is just kind of tie it on with a knot. And then snip that. So there, presto, our little treat box with all the jars. Did you look at the cardstock closely, or I should say the DSP closely? It's really funny. Like, this bottle of potion says stock of card, and then there's another one that says scrap of book. I just thought they were really cute. So this is what I'm going to be handing out to my trick-or-treaters this year. I've made tons of these different styles. This one I just stamped the big black spider from the Wonderfully Wicked stamp set, added the creepy tag, and I did stamp the cobweb on that one, again using the crushed curry baker's twine. I hope you like my little technique with the baker's twine. Give it a try, and when you do, comment. Let me know how it went for you, and I'd love to see your project. So anyway, have a great rest of the day, and I will see you for week 12. Bye.